Welcome to the fight of the week. I'm Don Dunphy, your ringside commentator. Top-rated Jose Stable of New York and Charley Scott of Philadelphia tangle in tonight's 10-round welterweight feature at Madison Square Garden. Stable, who was born in Oriente, Cuba 22 years ago, jumped to third place in the World Boxing Association ratings when he outpointed Curtis Cokes of Dallas 2 months ago. Rough, tough, and tireless inside the squared circle, the transplanted Cuban has won 19 of his 22 fights with 2 losses and 1 draw. He has scored 6 KOs and has never been stopped. Scott, who was born in Philadelphia 27 years ago, was once the #1 contender among the welterweights, but in the last few years he's had his ups and downs. A stylish fighter with a bristling left hook, Scott could bound back to contention with an upset win tonight. His record shows 33 victories and 22 losses. He has registered 18 knockouts and has been stopped twice. Scott is 5'9", while Stable is 5'6". At the New York Commission weigh-in today, both were at the welterweight limit of 147. Just a moment, we'll bring you the 10-round welterweight bout between Jose Stable and Charley Scott.
So far.
Move around a little bit.
Johnny's going into his hands.
Heavyweight Jimmy Jones will meet Sonny Banks. In a lightweight match, it's Tommy Tibbs of Boston, and his opponent, here he is from New York City, Frankie Navarez. And the featured 10-rounder, ladies and gentlemen, making his debut as a main eventer in Madison Square Garden, the youngster from the Bronx, here he is, Billy Bello. He will meet Gaspar Ortega, 10 rounds, 2 weeks from tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, in the audience tonight, the prophet of boxing, undefeated Louisville, Kentucky heavyweight contender, Marcellus Cassius Clay.
Cassius really needs no introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the ring officials assigned by the New York State Athletic Commission. The judges, Bill Recht, Ali Idala. The timekeeper, Freddie Abatello. Counting for the knockdowns, Johnny Colan. Referee for the main event, Petey Della. 10 rounds. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Wearing white trunks. He weighs 147. Charley Scott. Charley Scott. His opponent from the Bronx, black trunks, same weight, 147, Jose Stable. Stable, main event, 10 rounds. That's how it's made.
Now, you men are both familiar with the rules set forth by the New York State Athletic Commission. I'm here to enforce those rules. When I ask for a break, I want you to break and break cleanly. I want no hitting low, no rabbit punches or kidney punches. Protect yourselves at all times. Remember, the knockdowns, if 3 knockdowns in 1 round, automatically end the bout. If the man is down, he must take the count of 8. Remember that. Now shake hands, come out boxing.
Scoring here in New York on a rounds basis with a supplementary point system. If the rounds come out even on the cards, the boys are wearing 8-ounce gloves. Petey Della has told you about the mandatory 8 count and the 3 knockdown rule. They are 3-minute rounds. Charley Scott in the white trunks, Jose Stable in the black trunks. Stable is a good body puncher and he keeps pressure on. Scott is a picture fighter with a beautiful left hook when it lands. It misses quite often, however. Stable believes that a good attack is the best defense. He keeps moving in. Scott would like to be at long range to give him punching room. He's a good puncher. moved him back with that left hook. Stable back with a couple of good ones. Stable is spelled S-T-A-B-L-E. Another big left hook by Scott. One minute to go in round one. Both have sampled pretty good leather here. Petey Della, the referee. Seconds to go in round one. There's the bell. On the left is Charley Scott of Philadelphia, the white trunks. Jose Stable of New York in the black trunks. Well, they're whamming that body now. Stable is showing improved punching power with his left hook. Stable took advantage of the miss by Scott that time to come in with the right. Round two about half over. Stable pouring them in good now. Scott was rocked back a little bit. Scott tries to ride out the storm over there. About 45 seconds remaining in the round. Stable is a discouraging fighter. You hit him with your best punch and he just comes in harder. The round is almost over. There's the bell ending round two. 2 rounds. Charley Scott, the white trunks, Jose Stable in black. 10 rounds it's scheduled for. This is round 3. Stable. Stable has never been stopped. Scott has been stopped twice, once by Gil Turner, the other by Luis Rodriguez. Stable is told to keep his punches up by referee Petey Della. Stable with the shorter arms likes to get in there close, and Scott can't get away to punch. 1 minute to go in round 3. Because his back, Stable's back was to him. Both are being won now. Ten seconds to go in round 3. There's the bell. Jose Stable, formerly of Cuba, now of New York, in the black trunks. Charley Scott of Philadelphia in the white. Big left hand by Scott. Each has been missing with his follow-up punches tonight after scoring with a good punch. Usually missing with the second one, although Scott got a couple in there at the moment. Good head work by Charley Scott, getting away from a couple of uppercuts that were bristling. Round 4 is almost over. There's the bell ending round 4. Up to round 5 here at Madison Square Garden. Charley Scott in the white trunks, Jose Stable in black. Rough a fight as we've had in a while. You notice that both of them have been more proficient with the left hook than with the right hand, and there have been very few jabs. One minute to go in round 5. Jose has changed his style completely here. Oh, he's got boundless energy. 10 seconds to go in round 5. There's the bell. Stable a good right hand there as Scott came at him. That's one of the few clinches of the fight. In fact, it's the first I remember. to go in this round, round 6 of the 10-rounder. Round 6 is nearly over. There's the bell ending round 6. Charley Scott in white trunks, Jose Stable in black. There have been no knockdowns in the fight. There have been heavy punches. Petey Della's the referee. Scott got his hand and glove behind the neck of Stable. It was won by the referee. And that is not cricket. Somebody's cut slightly, but I can't locate it yet. 1 minute to go in round 7. There seems to be a slight cut over the right eye of Jose Stable. Seconds to go in round 7. There's the bell. The man leaning over the ring, Charlie Hoff, the photographer of the Daily News, right there. White shirt. Sorry, I don't recognize the other photographer. Charley Scott in the white trunks, Jose Stable banging away in the black. No knockdowns. Round 8 of a 10-rounder. Stable starting to give it the Kid Gavilan there. 2 minutes left in round 8. There was a big punch by Scott that seemed to have taken some of the steam out of Stable. Scott doesn't seem to realize it, though. Round 8 almost over. There's the bell ending round 8. I'd like to mention at this time that the very fine promoter of Philadelphia, Herman Taylor, has a good match coming up this Monday night at the Convention Hall. Ray Robinson versus Joey Giardello. Thought I'd remind our Philadelphia audience of this fight. Robinson versus Giardello at the Convention Hall on Monday night. In the preliminaries tonight, in a lightweight bout, Tony Tarzo of the Bronx scored a TKO over Jimmy Gorman at the end of the second round. Gorman was stopped because of cuts. Lightweights Lloyd Marshall won a unanimous decision over Gennaro Soto. Marshall from Newark, Soto from Puerto Rico. In a welterweight bout, Tommy Williams of Washington, D.C., Dick Guilford of Cleveland, Ohio, a 6-round draw. 4-round bout, Al Sewell won by a TKO in 1/16 of the first round over Domingo Ortiz. Ortiz stopped because of cuts. These boys middleweights. And in a welterweight bout, Billy Larnigan of Rosedale won a split decision over Tony Cuccio of Philadelphia in a welterweight bout. Jose Stable, the black trunks. Charley Scott in the white. This is round 9 of a 10-rounder. There have been no knockdowns. Stable missing a lot here. P.D. Della getting them apart. Two minutes left in round 9. Pace has been tired all the way. If the boys get arm weary at this point, it can be understood. 1 minute to go in round 9. They're in Stable's corner. Ten seconds to go in round 9. There's the bell. The ring with referee Petey Della, and here comes Jose Stable for the 10th and final round. Charley Scott in the white trunks from Philadelphia, Stable the black trunks from New York, formerly of Cuba, each weighing 147 pounds. It could be pretty close at this point. There's a patch over the right eye of Stable. There have been no knockdowns. Stable seemed to build up a margin. Scott has been coming on. He could have hurt him with that left hook. He's got him in trouble. Scott unable to follow up his advantage. As Stable gamely battles back here. There are 2 minutes left in the fight. They're both game and both in good condition. Another close one put on by matchmaker Teddy Brenner. There have been no knockdowns. One minute to go in the fight, in the 10th and final round. Crowd is applauding like mad. 30 seconds left. Warfare on 8th Avenue. I think Stable fought most of this round on nerve alone. It's almost over now, only a few seconds. There it is. Scott put on a big finish. Stable had an early lead, so it's up to the officials. Scoring in New York on a rounds basis with a supplementary point system if the rounds are even. We'll have the decision in just a minute.
Scores at 6-4, Stable. Judge Bill Recht, 5-4, 1 even, Stable. Referee Petey Della, 8-1, 1 even, Stable. Winner by unanimous decision, Jose Stable.
Well, 2 of the officials had it close. Adi Idala 6-4 and Bill Recht 5-4-1 for Jose Stable. and Petey Della had it 8-1-1 for the same man. There's a very happy stable with Victor Valley and Manny Gonzalez and Johnny Addy. Next Saturday, it's the Football Coaches All-America game from Buffalo, New York. Be at television ringside 2 weeks from tonight, Saturday, July 6th, 2 weeks from tonight. And enjoy the 10-round welterweight match between Gaspar Ortega and Billy Bello from Madison Square Garden on the Fight of the Week. Produced by Hugh Beach. Directed by Marshall Diskin. Associate Director Bill Lilling. Technical Director Bill Degenhard. Stay tuned now for Make That Spare, which follows immediately over most of these ABC stations. Until 2 weeks from tonight, Saturday, July 6th, this is Don Dunphy saying good night for your hosts, White Owls, America's most